So brake caliper removal plus rotor and pads. Remove the first top bolt, 12mm. Then the bottom one, I already have pre-loosened. Okay. It's okay if the pad falls, I'm replacing that. So I have a caliper hanger I'm going to attach this to. That way you don't damage the brake line. Let it hang there. Now to move the caliper bracket is going to be two 15mm bolts. Okay, now the caliper comes off. If that's stuck on the hub for any reason, just get a hammer, whack it. Whack it only in here. If you're going to machine them, if you're tossing it, you could hit it wherever. Now I'm going to use my hub scrubber just to clean the mating surface. Now, make sure that your new rotor, match them up with your old parts and make sure that they all match. So this kit came with a new brake caliper and bracket. I find it easier. Make sure that these all match, all your parts. Everything matches. I find it easier to attach it all as one assembly first. Just move that to get it out of my way. It's in my way. Make sure to always start everything by hand so you don't cross thread. Now I'm going to torque these down. The torque spec is 76 foot-pounds. So I'm going to torque on the caliper bracket first. Oh, actually, Is that a 12? That's a 14 now. Now it's a 14 up here. So somebody had replaced these bolts before. Calipers in your way of torquing this bracket, just go ahead and unbolt it, lift it up. Sorry, I didn't actually show this part in the video, but right there where the arrow is, pull off that caliper slide pin and make sure that these are both properly lubricated, the one at the bottom and at the top. They pull out easy. You just grab a hold of it with the bolts out now and it'll come off with the boot. And as long as they're lubricated, if not, and you notice they're dry, put some brake grease on there or high temperature silicone grease and put them back in and you'll be all ready to go. Alright, that one's tight. Now for the top. Let me see if I can get a good angle. Can you actually pull that up? I'll hold the camera. Pull hard. Look for the red. Keep going. Wait for the beep. Go ahead, keep going. You almost there? One more. Beep. Come on. Keep going. There you go. Okay. So I have a hose clamp tool that I'm going to use. It may not stop all the brake fluid, but it just might reduce it. So that sets over the hose. Actually, let me pull off my gloves. Over the hose, and then it locks underneath. And then you tighten it up from there. What you're basically doing is pinching the line just the same way you would kink your water hose, try to reduce the flow of fluid coming out. Okay, so this kit, I'm getting ready to swap over the brake hose from the old one to the new one. So we have a little clip in there you need to pull out. Or a plug. If you don't pull that out, you won't get any brake fluid to there, so you won't have any braking application. This kit came the new banjo bolt, 2 new washers. Get those ready to swap over. So what you're going to do, what I do, take the old one, like I said, make sure it matches up, but however you want this brake line to go in the exact place, in the exact order. You don't want that turned any other degree than what it's placed, otherwise you'll twist the hose and you could kink it and you won't have brake fluid going to there. So I believe this is a 10 millimeter. Alright, transferring the brake line from the old brake caliper to the new one. So let me see here. So that line's going to go facing downward. Actually, remember, brake fluid should still seep out of here because you should have some existing residual in the piston here, but it shouldn't be constantly flowing because we have it pinched. So what I found to do, that washer, when those get stuck, the method that I found was to take a ratchet, hold the washer, and loosen the bolt from the ratchet there, or from the washer. What are you laughing at? I'm recording. Okay, old bolt out. Don't mess this part up. This is very important. One washer on the bolt through here. I'm going to keep that tilted up until I get down to the drain pan, and now fluid. Okay, let that drain because that's a core. That's going back. So one washer, remember, before the bolt, one washer after the banjo bolt. Put that back on. Now, make sure that you have removed your plug if you bought a new one from the manufacturer. Now we're going to torque that down to 52 foot-pounds, I think. I don't have my phone on me, it's inside charging, but I think it was 76, 52, and 26 is what I remember. Okay. So I'm going to go to 52 foot-pounds. There we go. Okay, now we could torque that down. Your brake kit comes with these weird looking hardware pieces. Don't be afraid. Pretty easy to install. This piece should sit right here, I believe. Pops in just like so. Okay. Brake shoes. A lot of people grease the sides, grease the back. Some people will just grease these parts right here, the only contact parts. You do what you want. What I do, I grease the contact points right here on the sides, and then if you want to rub some on the backing, you can. Just don't get it on the actual pad itself. Okay, just like so. If you need to use a cheater and put a lug nut here on the wheel stud to hug the rotor to the hub, you could do that. Said just you grease up the contact points. That's all I've ever done. And then I've always greased up the backing. Light coat. I don't go too heavy with this stuff. Okay, that slides in like so. You have your new hardware, new caliper. The new caliper should come with the piston already compressed in, so these should slide right down. Once you get to this point, these are going to be torqued. You don't have to, but they're 26 foot-pounds. You don't have to torque these, but oh wait, I went the wrong way, right? Like that. Okay. .26 foot-pounds. Okay, so that will complete this job. Now it needs to be bled. So from here, I will, don't forget to take that off. So all we need to do now is bleed the brakes, and that'll probably be like a part 2 of this video. Yeah, shut up. Okay, so to bleed, what I did, I started with the right rear tire, then the left rear, passenger front, and then driver's front. So same process to bleed. I have an assistant pumping the brake pedal. Okay, go ahead and pump the brakes. Okay, keep firm pressure. Let me know when you go to the floor.
To the floor.
Okay, hold.
Holding.
Okay, you can let off slowly and pump again.
Pumping. Holding.
Okay, keep firm pressure. Let me know when you go to the floor.
To the floor.
Okay, keep firm pressure and pump. I think I just said that wrong, but. You pumping?
Okay, I'm pumping now.
Okay, hold firm all the way down to the floor.
Holding firm
Okay, I'm opening. Go to the floor.
to the floor.
Okay, hold.
Holding.
Okay, let off slowly.
Okay.
Pump about 3 times slowly.
Okay.
All right, hold pressure.
Holding.
Okay, let me know when you go to the floor.